It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime!
It's showtime!
What is this?
Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think with fly.
Think!
Price is wrong, bitch.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole!
Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
21 gigawatts!
Streaming live from Epic Studios, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Epic Radio Show with Epic, Goldie, Tokar, and J Val. Let's get ready to make life epic.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Epic Radio Show. I am your host, Epic. We have Tokar and J Val. Look at that, Tokar's outside of the booth.
Outside of the booth.
Even though I kind of got their names switched around on there, but fuck it.
I'm Tokar for today.
Yeah.
I'm thinking outside the box.
No, I'm Tokar
I was gonna
today.
say that.
And then there's Goldie in the booth.
Okay, yeah, Goldie's Tokar for today.
Yeah, I'm Tokar today because Jay's not allowed to be next to women.
Oh.
So I have to sit in the prison booth.
That's right, you're locked
Can I
up.
shank people in here?
If there was other people in there.
Anybody comes
There's
in here
only
getting
room.
cut.
There's only room for one person.
Yeah.
Good isolation.
I was in there one time. It was pretty cool.
What did you do when you were in here one time? Nothing.
What did I do when I was in there? I did the soundboard like Tokar.
He lifted the shelf about a half foot.
Yeah. I was like, just do it.
Somebody call security!
Oh wow, that looks retarded as fuck. Okay. Yeah, already having technical difficulties on the Epic Radio Show. You gotta love it, you know what I mean? Speaking of that kind
It wouldn't
of
be the
shit,
show if we didn't.
exactly.
I know, right? You gotta have something go wrong.
Exactly, dude. Like, it's just, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of all that though, we're going into our first topic already. The miscommunications of the Epic Radio Show.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. So this is actually Tokar's topic. What did you want to talk about with that?
Okay, so I'll get messages, and they didn't make sense to me. It would be something like Ashley saying, well, you know I'm busy all the time. It'll just come out of nowhere. And I didn't know why. I'm thinking, like, why is she saying this? Because it's not applied to anything?
You know what wow, sounded
It's our
like a
group
chipmunk
chat.
or
Some
something.
of our group chats don't show up in the group chat. I don't know.
Well,
some of our messages.
Dude, like when you message me, it'll go through like your normal one.
Yeah, that happened too.
It's weird. I don't understand it. But of course, like I'm the one that does talk on it anyways.
I know, you like completely ignore us, man. It's annoying.
It's because by the time I get to it, there's like 160 messages. No, don't.
Yeah, because you know what it is? I already know. Because I've been around him enough. He's on the phone with someone else, and he doesn't want to get off the phone with them, so he ignores us.
Oh.
That's exactly
do you know
what
that
happens.
we're number one?
No.
We're number one priority.
Kidding.
Well,
you take
no.
everything so literal.
No, what it is like if I'm working. Well, first of all, I try. Okay, so I will admit when I'm working, the time that I do, the little bit of time that I do have, I spend with texting Megan, or you know whatnot with her. But because I only have a little bit of time, but also when I go to the group thing, it's like 50,000 messages that I have to read and try to catch up on. It's like, what the hell are they talking about?
I think we all do that.
Yeah.
But I respond a little more than you do, I think, sometimes. Ashley Garsky said, fuck you, Jay.
Oh, man. I love you too, Ash.
Yeah, but like the main point
sister-in-law.
with me is Epic was sending messages and I wasn't getting them. And so I didn't know. I just see the response to Epic and that's what everyone was talking about.
Yeah, that happens to me. I usually just ignore those.
Wait, you ignore what?
Like, if it's not making sense because I probably didn't get the prior text in the group message, then I'm just like, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Well,
there was a
in
bunch
my
of them not
defense,
making
though,
sense.
like, I was having issues with my phone, so I had to call AT&T, which they did not help at all. I was on the phone for like an hour.
Good old
and
AT&T.
And he's like trying to get off the phone with me before, like he said, oh, well, you know, text people in your group separately. And before I even got
What's the point of having a group?
What the hell?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, just to test to see if it was working, whatever. And I got one text back, but I text like 4 or 5 of you. And he's like, oh, it seems like it's done. I'm like, no, dude, you said, I said, did you not just tell me to wait until everyone texts me back? He's like, yeah. I said, so you didn't solve anything. Like, what the? You better stay on the fucking phone. I was so pissed, man.
So he was just going to, like, dismiss you.
Yeah,
and
he
be like,
was. And he still did, because when I got off the phone with him, it still wasn't done.
Right.
So what I end up doing is just looking it up online, and I followed all these troubleshooting tips. How
did your ADHD allow you to do this?
I
don't know.
I might be something with the streaming, bro. The lip syncing.
No, it's with the cameras, dude.
Is it?
The problem is this: the camera's so far away now, and I have to make it shoot all 3 of us now. That for the image to get into the system and process, and then the sound to get in, it's just not.
All right, well,
working.
that's what we do this week. We look into new cameras.
Yeah, we don't have money for that. That's the whole
you
point
I'll
of
get
the
'em.
fundraiser.
Okay. Well, we
Whole
can do
point of
that
the
too.
fundraiser.
I told you I'd help get them, so I mean.
Okay, well, that's fine. If you want to buy one camera,
money.
it's like $200 for the one I want.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's like, no.
He's like, oh, I didn't know it was going to be that much.
So
I mean,
buy them
if we're
tickets.
gonna, if you guys, if we want to like pitch in or something, I mean, I can. Put
We need legitimately. We probably need like 2 cameras.
2.
Yeah.
For $400.
Yep. Because I would like to have. I mean, not even
I don't like
for
the way I
me,
look
really.
in the booth.
Well, if I was supposed to get this motorcycle this weekend.
The lighting in here.
You should get a car.
I have a car. I just got to get it fixed.
Well, then get it fixed. Why spend money on a motorcycle?
Because I want.
Yeah, we live in Ohio where we have these things called winters.
Do you understand that it's
put it
like
up during the winter.
It's like the
Okay,
middle.
but then you won't have a car.
Worry about the car first.
No,
and then
the bike.
tomorrow.
It's bike season right now. I'm barely even home, so when I come home, I'll just ride the bike.
You're missing the point, though.
What's the point?
It's
Winter?
August.
Yeah,
Winter's
there's
only 2
still
months away.
August.
You're going to be riding it for 2 months.
So I have 2
to
months
put it
to
up
get
for
my
6
car
months,
fixed.
and then, oh my goodness, you're so frustrating.
What are you gonna do when it rains?
Ride in the rain.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck with that, man.
I seen people riding in the rain.
Most of the time they don't. They
They
go
got
under
caught
bridges
in the rain,
Well, yeah,
and then
they
they
got
either
caught
try
in
to
the
hurry up
rain,
and get
but
where they're
still.
going, or they hide under bridges
Yep.
because the rain is hurting them.
Well, if it's raining, then I just stay home.
Get your car fixed, man.
Okay, I will.
Jesus
Get a car.
Christ.
I don't think I'm gonna get the bike anyways. It's in PA, and I have no way to go get it.
Well, there you go. Like
Because you don't have a car.
exactly.
How am I going, Goldie? Does that make sense? How am I gonna get a bike with a car?
You could tow
trailer
it.
hitch,
Yeah.
and then you
That
put.
does make sense, but I'm saying, well, yeah, but I don't have a trailer
Keep
hitch.
asking me
There you
questions.
go.
You rent them.
You have steps, so
Keep asking me questions
Fix your
until it
car.
makes sense in your head.
fix
Okay.
a car, get a trailer hitch, get a trailer, then go there, buy a bike, put it on the trailer.
I
You know what I
was
mean? There's steps, dude.
I was actually
Hey!
thinking. This is a nice ass bike though. If I'd show you guys the pictures.
I understand that, but it's all about like, you know, it's not like when I did this show, like we had everything at once.
I know, but
It was
listen,
little by little, man.
I can get the bike.
Get the car first.
I have the money to get the bike.
David said cocaine is a hell of a drug, apparently, with this discussion.
I swear to God, dude. This is our daily
saying
life,
I can't.
David.
I don't know, David.
David is part of the show.
Is that the?
That goes back to his comment.
Oh man, dude, you
Jesus
gotta have me
Christ.
back on, bro.
He is. He's on today.
He's right here.
Get to work.
Oh, David.
Get to work.
You don't even know what the fuck.
No, I'm lost, man. Who was the comedian guy? Wasn't his name?
Joe, man.
Joe, okay.
Jeez.
There's so many guys. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll get the hang of
But
this.
Joe's not official cast member.
I know. David is. He has a segment. I'm sorry. Sorry, David.
He's
Tom
so
really
slow.
gets angry. So
I am
when I
slow,
see him
man.
fired up,
Dude, I have
all I do
blonde
is laugh.
hair under this.
Me too, David.
Well, parts are blonde, but yeah. So some days I'm
Jesus Christ.
stupid. Some days
We have a great show for you guys today. Make sure you follow us at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. We actually, we were at 150 subscribers, but I checked today for some reason we're at 148. So somehow we must have lost 2. Whatever.
Don't worry, we'll get them back.
Yeah.
How the hell we lose subscribers?
I don't know. Maybe about
we must have said some.
Maybe your racist ass comment is.
What?
I don't know.
Shut
dude.
up.
I made a racist comment.
I don't know.
I have like mixed nephews.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Literally. I'm just fucking with you.
I don't like the way I look in this booth.
So, our interview today is going to be Amber Barnes. She's an actress / model. We got David coming up with the Get to Work segment. We got Would You Rather questions, playing with some bows, crazy news, and Ask Tokar today.
Ask Tokar every day.
Yeah,
Ask
we
Tokar.
literally ask him every day because our lives would
We do
not function without
not even 2 minutes of
answer,
him.
yeah.
Not even 2 minutes of him being here. We asked Tokar. Why'd you leave your shoes in the middle of the hallway?
So I'm being polite. I take off my shoes.
He did.
did.
And they're like this big, so you
They're like
always
clown
trip
shoes.
over
Yeah.
them.
Hey, he was polite and not
They're like
polite at the
both-
same time. No, he was polite. That was
David said the Browns had probably lost 2 followers.
That's true.
Hey, man, we're gonna be good. You gotta watch out.
I don't think so, but
go ahead, man. Call it. What do you call this year? We're gonna take bets right now.
I'm gonna say
8-8, man.
Oh hell no.
Oh yeah.
3.
You guys are way underestimating the moves.
I think
they
you're
made, man.
overestimating.
No.
Because every time they make big moves, it never works out.
You're not understanding the situation.
I understand it.
I'm a hockey fan. I'm out of this.
I watch this shit every year.
Let me
man.
ask you real quick, bro. What was the main reason we lost a lot of games last year?
What's that now?
What is the main reason we lost a lot of games?
Oh my god! Can we list them?
Because we suck.
Is there enough?
No, because
is there enough time to list all of them?
Listen, because we had a rookie quarterback playing that threw too many red zone interceptions.
We're not playing with balls yet.
So listen though,
Save that for the segment.
Yeah, let's wait for the segment.
Okay, but I'm just saying though, real quick, I just want to make
Okay.
this point. You just brought in Tyrod Taylor. This guy, people are not giving him the
God.
credit, man. I'm telling you
Tyrod
right now.
Taylor's gonna turn around a 50.
He's not a Super Bowl
You're
quarterback,
losing
man.
fucking-
I'm not saying he's a Super Bowl quarterback, but I'm telling you right now that this guy took the Buffalo Bills to the playoffs, bro. The Buffalo Bills that are
Is he like the LeBron of the Browns? Is that what you're
hell
saying?
no, man.
If we had like a football
Well,
LeBron,
that's
I
what we
think we
need.
would actually,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what we need.
The
we wouldn't be a joke
LeBron
anymore.
of the Browns is Baker
Not on our
Mayfield,
team.
bro.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Go.
I just like his name.
Now, I will tell you this. I was not a Baker Mayfield fan.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Josh Rosen because I do believe Josh Rosen is going to be the best quarterback out of this class.
Yeah.
But the more I see of Baker Mayfield, man, and the more, you see of him play, the more, I mean, what's the quote? He's floored the coaching staff for the Browns. So, I mean,
it really wouldn't
couldn't
take much, though.
Oh my God, you took the word. Yeah, it wouldn't take much,
Yeah.
but I mean, still, man. I mean, and this kid is like a team guy, man. He's not like selfish. He's very I like him, man. I think he's gonna be a good quarterback. Because to be honest, if Baker Mayfield wasn't 6'1" and he was like 6'3", 6'4", he would have been the surefire best quarterback out of this class. I mean, he is the best quarterback out of these guys. But
Yeah.
all right, let's get to the next subject though.
Yeah,
It's
well,
been too much
our
about
next
sports.
subject is break. We're about to take a break. When we get back, we'll have our interview with Amber Barnes, and then we're gonna go on break again. Bam, because we could do that.
No breaks.
Yes, we could do it. We do it all the time. All right, so keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. Welcome back to the Epic Radio Show. Yeah, buddy. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about today. Well, I'd like to introduce our guest. She is an actress slash model. Please give a big warm welcome to the Epic Radio Show, Amber Barnes. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? How you doing?
Doing okay.
Tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, my name is Amber Barnes. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. Well, I'm a single parent of one, and I'm spontaneous. I love to travel. I'm a model slash actress. I've been modeling for 5 years on and off. Actually just started doing films this year, and I've been in 8 films, even Creed 2, which I was a background extra. Everybody knows Creed 2.
You were in Creed, Creed 2?
Yes, Creed 2.
I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it, though.
In Pennsylvania. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Is it out yet?
It's not out yet.
Okay.
Jesus, dude.
Sorry.
Okay,
No,
so,
it's not out yet.
anyways, so what do you feel like is the biggest difference transitioning from being a model to an actress?
Oh my God. It's like basically the biggest transition is pretty much like just getting into just being an actress. Like me, being a model, I'm so used to like just being in magazines and doing runway shows. And as far as like with acting, it's a whole nother big ball game. Like even some of the actors was like, you know, are you signed with the acting agency? You know, because if you're not, then we can't take you serious. I guess it's almost like when you're getting into the acting field, they really don't want to see models. They want to see acting, you know, and You know, which is kind of confusing because I thought that goes both hand in hand.
Well,
But
you'd
when
be
you tell me,
surprised
like,
because there's a lot of the models that, you know, try to get into the acting world. And I mean, think about in history, how many have actually transitioned and done it well? I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer, maybe one. You know, there's only been a handful of them that's really actually made an impact in both. And like,
I'm trying to think. I'm like, so
that's
like
what
blank.
I'm saying. Like, I can't even think of that many. Like, so I think that's kind of what it is. There's a stigma on models that they can't be good actresses. So having that card already on the table lets them know that you're serious about it and not just, oh, I just want to be in this couple. You know what I mean? Like that you're gonna take the art seriously.
Right. But see, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but see, that's why it's people like me that's trying to prove people wrong because, see, I'm a model, but then I'm getting into the acting field. And, you know, I know a lot of people, it's not for everybody. And I've been, like I said, I've been in several films, and it happens naturally for me. I was in high school. I did drama school. I mean, took drama classes, and, you know, I did some theater plays. And then I was like, you know what, I want to be a model. I have long legs, hands, and I'm like, well, I'm a cutie, so let me just try. I didn't know that it was going to take off. You know, like just this year, I'm starting to really hit high. Like I'm supposed to be going to New York Fashion Week, supposed to be going to Jacksonville Fashion Week, and it's just a whole lot of stuff that's happening. But it's hard because I'm sitting here trying to figure out now, like, okay, I got to do these runways. But then when the producer called, hey, I need you on set. Because I'm in 2 films right now. And it's like, and they're like, you have to make that sacrifice. You can't do everything.
And on top of it, you're a mother too, correct?
Yeah, I am a mother. My daughter's name is Autumn, and she'll be 7 this year. Shout out to my daughter, Autumn Bell. Her grandma got her now, Katrina Bell Mosley. Yeah, I love her grandma because she looks after me. How do
you balance that, you know, with your modeling career, your acting career? Like, do you find it kind of tough to juggle all them things in the air, you know?
Yes, it's very tough. Like, I try to spend as much time with my daughter as much as possible when I'm not doing movies, when I'm not at being on stage, doing runways. Like, her grandma, like I said, she really looks after me. She'll come and she'll keep my daughter, and she'll be like, well, you know, I know you have a lot going on. So she really, like, helped me out a whole lot, which is why I'm so glad that I have, you know, her grandma that helps me out a lot. And, you know, when I'm home, I spend time with my daughter and, you know, just try to, like, make her understand everything I'm doing it for her. You know, I'm hoping that, you know, one of the movies that I'm in hit high, you know, and I'm able to provide and do for my daughter where she would not be able to want anything.
Yeah.
You know, like she wouldn't have to ask for stuff. I can just give it to her. So everything I'm doing, I know that it's a passion of mine, but I'm also going to put my daughters first if she needs me to be there, because my daughter needs me to be there anyways for her, because I have to still be her mom. She still go to school. I have to still, you know, sit down and take out time. So if I feel like I'm being overwhelmed, then I'm going to back off because I know I have a child that comes first.
Exactly.
Good.
Another thing I wanted to ask. So, not only do you have the modeling thing and the acting thing, but you're actually starting a magazine also.
Yes, I'm starting a magazine. It's called Model Review Magazine. This is an international magazine. I was recruited by Blaze Matthews. He is the editor, the publisher, and he's like, hey, you know, let's get together and get this magazine out there so it can spread out to a lot of international models. We don't want to be local. We want to be able to, like, feature people that's from Africa, you know, Chinese people, anybody, different people in the magazine. We want it to have a diverse.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, and with the magazine, I feel like it's going to be a great magazine because we're featuring nothing but great work. Like, no half-stepping with this magazine. You have to be So I've been recruiting, like basically doing a lot of interviews with models that want to be in the magazine, and I let them know up front, you know, because a lot of local models, they're like, well, I want to be in it, and I'm being really generous because I'm giving some local models, an opportunity to be in it, but it's really an international magazine, so we really want models that's out there. So it's a lot of work.
Well, if you have any type of shoot where it's like a Snow White and 7 dwarf scenario, I could be one of the dwarfs for you.
Sure, you can.
Yeah, buddy, I'll be sleepy.
Okay.
I'm joking.
I'll be grumpy.
You'll be grumpy.
Tommy Parker asked her who was her inspiration.
Oh, who's your inspiration? One of the listeners asked.
Who's my inspiration? Wow, I have a lot of inspirations. I really have to say, when it comes to are you talking about my career? Or
yes.
I believe your career. He also compared you to Halle Berry, which I thought was sweet.
Oh. My inspiration, you're gonna really laugh, but I have to say my inspiration when it's in the acting field is Taraji. Taraji, I think I said P. Henson, because she's basically in the scenario where I'm in. Like, she had worked at restaurants. I'm working at a restaurant. But she was willing to travel. She was willing to expand herself.
Yeah.
She just packed her things and go. And then sometimes I feel like I want to pack my things and go. And, and she made it. She made it. She did really well.
She did. I love her.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
You're talking about...
And she's a really great actress. So Taraji is my inspiration. And as far as with modeling, on that side, I would have to say I love Tyra Banks. I think everybody loves her.
Definitely. She's definitely.
There's a lot of models I think that tried to bring modeling to the mainstream, and I think Tyra was the main one that did it.
Yeah.
Right.
With America's Next Top Model, nobody had modeling shows and stuff like that before that.
Yeah.
But she was the first one.
Right. And I auditioned for a few of her modeling shows. I didn't get in, but because there was a lot of competition, but I did audition for some of her shows that when she was doing casting calls and stuff, I went out there, and I felt like, they look for it different, because I always used to think you have to be pretty to be a model. You don't have to, that's nice and all, but pretty is so plain to people nowadays. You have to really bring something unique to the table.
A personality.
Yeah, you have to bring personality. And me, I have it all, because I'm goofy, I'm wild, I'm spontaneous.
And also sobering up. Is that right? And also sobering up.
Yes, also sobering up from last night, because today is my birthday. So.
Yeah, happy birthday. I figured that's why you were doing that. And we actually we have a birthday shout out segment that plays during the break, and you're actually on that one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's coming up in the future? What do you have planned going on?
Oh, wow. I have a lot.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I didn't tell you, but I am in school right now. It's part-time, but I'm taking up medical office administration for patient services. So I'm hoping to graduate.
So just in case, that's really smart to have a backup plan.
Of course, because I'm not about to be one of these people out here just, I love my passion, but I'm like, look, I got to have some money too, because I be traveling.
Well,
so.
well, if this radio thing don't work out for me, I'm learning how to be a pooper scooper.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. A pooper scooper? I have a cat.
I have a cat.
You have a cat.
Oh man. So how can people get a hold of you on social media?
Oh, okay. Well, you can follow my page. On Facebook, it's Amber Barnes. You can follow my Instagram, which is Amber Barnes 25. And you can follow, of course, my Model Review magazine on Facebook, Model Review magazine, just get the page. You can follow my Snapchat at Amber Barnes 281.
Awesome.
Those are my social media outlets.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to be on the show. We really enjoyed it. We wish you the best with your future endeavors. Definitely keep us, informed. Let us know anything. We'll definitely, if you got a new movie coming out, whatever, we will make sure we post it on the show. We like to update people.
course.
So thank you so much, and we're about to take a break. When we get back, we're gonna get to work with David Franks.
Get to
Keep
work.
it locked right here on the Epic
Some of
Radio
us are
Show.
lazy.
Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna get right into our next segment, and we're gonna be getting to work with some David Franks.
Get to work.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going because I forgot to do this.
I need a job.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's do this. David, what do you got for us?
Good morning.
What do you got for us, David?
So here's what I was thinking about. You guys have such a funny segment all the time. We don't got to do this super serious. Let's talk about some funny things you guys might have experienced in hiring. Stupid questions you were asked, how you went over them, weird things that happened in interviews. I mean, Tom, you were saying you had something. Somebody asked you a goofball question.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I went to this interview once, right? And so they asked me a fucking riddle. I didn't get the riddle. I didn't get the riddle at all. They explained it to me afterwards, and I felt like a dumbass. Which I remember this riddle. So I, if you don't mind, I'll tell
Fire
people.
away, man. I gotta hear this.
Okay, so they said, you and a friend are, you're driving into Florida over by the Everglades, right? You get a flat tire. As you're changing the tire, you lose all 5 lug nuts. All 5 of them. They fall in a drain. They fall wherever. You can't get to them. How do you get the tire back on the car? Like how do you have no phone? You can't call anybody. You can't text. You can't send a carrier pigeon. Nothing. You know what I mean? So how do you get the tire on the car?
Put it on yourself.
No, without bolts.
Without
the bolts. You lost the bolts.
Oh, I'm just giving up on life.
So you said there's 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if this is like a stupid math question or not, but I mean, you could take a bolt from every other tire that was still there.
That is the right answer.
Yeah,
that is the right answer.
I think only a car person would know.
You know what
that.
I told him, and this is probably why I didn't get the job? I said I would find me an alligator, and I would trade it, and I would ride it.
Oh my gosh, you would say that.
He says the most craziest shit,
Random
though, man.
stuff nobody would ever think of.
Like, them people
that's
were
some
probably
wild
like,
shit.
either this is the smartest dude in the world, or this dude is just whacked out.
I think it's a little of both.
A little of both.
Yeah, a little of both.
But holy shit, dude! This dude hires people, and he knew that answer.
I wouldn't have been able to even answer that. I would have just stared blankly.
That's a crazy. I understand problem-solving questions, but that just takes a little far.
Especially, like, what if you don't have any car experience?
That's
like, I wouldn't
crazy,
even
though,
know.
right?
I
Like,
know. That's what I'm
I
saying.
would be like, what are lug nuts?
I was already nervous to begin with. So, like, when they dropped that on me, and I was just, like, dumbfounded, dude. I mean, some of the interview, there was 3 of them, first off. And this is a fucking cable installation job. This isn't isn't like, you know, whatever.
Like an engineering job.
They're throwing off, like, fucking random fucking math questions at me and shit, and I have to answer them right away.
So
and
wait,
shit.
this is a what job?
A cable installation job.
What? And they're giving you these crazy ass.
Like, it's not like I wasn't like gonna be CEO of fucking Time Warner or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna be any of these math questions.
You just run some wire. And
You fucking use a tape measure, you dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like I gotta. Oh wow, this room looks 14 by 10. Like, what the fuck? I don't know that shit.
Yeah, that's too much.
Like,
That's
fuck
way
you,
too
pay
much.
me.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? When did you
It's
do
a
that?
couple years ago.
At least you went in looking good, right?
So if all 4 of your tires pop and you only have 1 spare, how do you get home? Call an Uber, bitch.
That's what I should have said.
Yeah, call an Uber. Shit.
You know?
My Uber app. Who I used to help. I'm not gonna say who. I used to work somewhere, and I would help the hiring doctor. And someone was referred to our office, and she was missing a tooth. A front tooth. And he was like, I'm not going to hire her. She's missing a tooth. And I was like,
oh, man.
Okay, but maybe she needs a job to get the tooth.
Yeah, you know what? That's toothist.
It's toothist.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't care. I cannot have the first person you see missing a tooth. And I'm just like, okay, I get appearance is everything, but I mean, I thought that was a bit harsh.
This was for a receptionist job?
Yeah.
So listen, why don't you give the lady a chance and maybe she'll buy a damn tooth with her first paycheck?
That's what Goldie just said.
I would.
Yeah, right?
I wouldn't be
Buy her
walking
a
around
pack of
toothless.
chiclets to hold her over.
That's so wrong.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Just tell her not to put one of the yellow ones in.
I get a green one.
A green one.
Yeah. Or red.
Then part of your tooth would be blended in with the green screen.
Hell yeah.
Good Lord.
So you got anything else for us, David?
Yeah,
like, what's
they're
up?
just saying, like, you know, going back to that, a lot of people don't realize, especially in the hiring world with the low unemployment across the U.S. and everything, it's about your personality. It's about your attitude. You don't necessarily have to answer questions all fantastic and have a rocket science answer. You just got to be presentable.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised how many people don't know that.
Yeah, my thing, Dave, is like, as soon as I apply for a job and I know I have an interview, right there in my mind, I'm like, I already got this. I already got the job, man. Because, you know, like you said, it's about your personality, man.
Yep.
Personality does go a long way. Yeah. We have someone that kept calling our office recently where I'm working. I also help hiring there. And so I finally just said, okay, you know what? Come in, fill out an application, and if we need someone, we'll call you. So she comes in. Mind you, this is the medical field, and like even the Cleveland Clinic, they don't hire people who smoke. She comes in, the whole place reeked like smoke. She left her resume, it reeked like smoke. Like, and then she kept calling back and being nasty with the other girl that worked there, saying that I know why she's calling. She doesn't have to tell her anything. And I'm like, what? Like, no, lady. So then she called me and she even gave me an attitude. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's why you don't have a job.
Definitely.
Yeah, common sense is very devoid in a lot of people. I had a guy come into my office. It was hot outside, and the office was pretty cool. We had the AC going, but came in for an interview and asked if he could get his T-shirt off in the interview. Mind you, he had no other clothes on.
Wow.
Underneath the T-shirt. Wanted to just be shirtless doing an interview.
Wow.
Did he think his awesome body wouldn't get him the job?
Like, yeah, look at these pecs. You know you want to hire
You're blinded by my nipples. Hire me.
Yeah. My nipples.
Or the other worst thing in hiring is don't ever apply for a job that you have zero experience doing. People that read those resumes and look at that go, geez, does this person not follow directions? I mean, I could post a job for a welder and I'll get a cashier from McDonald's to call and say, hey, can I get this welding job because I see it pays $16 an hour? Well, did you see the requirement? It means you need to know how to do that? Oh, well, no, I didn't. Now, because of that, I'm less inclined to help them find an opportunity just because I know they can't follow directions.
Unless it's like a trade or something that you can learn.
Right.
But wouldn't it say we're willing to train in the requirements?
But
some places will say they're willing to train.
Welding is not something you just learn.
But if it says you want experience and you have none, then you know what? Why are you applying?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Follow the directions laid out. You'd be surprised. Must have this and this and this. So many people, when I write my ads online, I'll put the pay requirements and everything at the very bottom of the ad because statistically, people will read the first two sentences. As soon as they see the pay, they assume it's something they can do, and then they're off to the races.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that pays that high because you have to be qualified.
It's funny because we're not qualified for this job.
Not at all.
Not at all.
All we do is run our mouth.
Yeah, that's all we do.
That's right, but going back to the presentability to it, you guys have the attitude, you guys have the positivity, the joke. I mean, you know the market, you know what you're doing, so you don't need that experience.
Well, thank you, David.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Even though I look like a troll.
He's definitely lying his ass off.
I do think we're a good cast, though. Man, so.
What's that, though?
I said I do think we're a really good cast.
When we show.
I think so, yeah. Actually, Goldie was on time today. I was going to do
First time ever.
You know, I was going to do a new segment. I was talking to Tommy earlier. And, have people bet on how many minutes you were late. And if they got it right, they get a prize.
You should do that for future shows because don't expect me to be on time ever again. It was a fluke. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. Like, it's crazy when you do stuff on accident.
Yeah. And usually I'm trying to be here on time and it never works out.
Yep. That's how it always works.
So I got something funny to leave you guys with.
Okay.
And
please do.
This is no joke. This was something I think from about 3 years ago. I posted an ad. I was hiring for an apartment maintenance technician for a property management company, and I wanted to share the actual resume that I got submitted over to me, and you guys can get some chuckles out of this.
Oh, please do.
Okay, yeah.
Please do.
And I'm going to read this word for word. I'm not skipping anything, okay?
Okay.
This is the resume he sent. Hello, W. I need for this job. I worked before that job. I do good job. I know have insurance, but I looking for make money. No drugs, no retard, no smoking.
Oh my
I am legal to work in USA.
Wow.
That definitely English is not his first language.
Did he just say
no drugs,
retard?
No retard. Swear to God.
Okay, first of all, right there, you got to cut it off. He is.
You know what?
Yeah, no drugs, no retard. Bro,
I admire his honesty.
No, I actually do admire that application. It is straightforward.
You know what? If he was applying for the Epic Radio Show, he would be hired.
Oh, for sure. Whoever you are hired.
Yeah, you're going to take my spot.
No drugs, no retard. We need that around here.
Yeah, you're going to take my spot. But, dude.
We're all retarded and high on something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
he
usually
said,
drunk.
No drugs, no retard. Brother, it sounds like you're on drugs.
No, I think English is his second language.
I like how you're wearing that yellow shirt saying brother like that. It makes me think you're Hulk Hogan
brother.
The 20-inch pythons, brother.
Yeah, right, man. Back in the day.
Oh man!
I get quite a few of those, so anytime I'm on with you guys, I'll be happy to share.
Oh, that'd be awesome! Yeah, that's awesome.
Do it. You know, you don't have to out people to do that.
Yes, man.
Awesome.
Share a bunch of that stuff with us,
Yeah,
man.
that's like funny as shit. Hey, even if you send me a copy of it, I'll put it on the screen as you're reading it.
Right. I was gonna actually suggest that.
So, all right, but
is he in the Cleveland area?
No, he lives in.
Oh darn.
let me.
Omaha.
So I was active
Omaha,
duty in the Air Force for 6 years in Omaha, Nebraska. I just stayed in the area. I never moved back to Cleveland, so I'm in Omaha.
That'll happen.
All right.
Yeah.
We should go visit you sometime.
Hey man, if I ever fly out there, we'll have to hook up, man.
No
Shit,
retard, no
absolutely,
drugs.
Man, you're more than welcome. Now,
Yeah,
here's the thing, Jay. I don't know if you know me like that, but my family's from Pittsburgh, so I'm a big Steelers.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Why you made that comment
Now
about
listen,
the
hey,
Browns.
I don't disrespect. I love my home teams. Browns would be my number 2. Absolutely, I don't disrespect them. I hope they're doing big.
They're
things.
my number 2 also.
Where were you born, though, David?
Get out of here, dude.
I was born in Cleveland. I was born.
Oh,
in Metro.
see, my mom is
He
from
went
the
to Rhodes
Pittsburgh
with
area.
us.
I know,
Yeah.
but my mom's from the Pittsburgh area, but I still don't claim the Steelers
Yeah.
because I was born in
Oh,
Cleveland.
Listen, man. A lot of when the Browns left, a lot of fans went to other
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Other organizations.
First, I was not even old
Buffalo,
enough to even think about
Buffalo.
anything like that when they left. I was like,
Listen, when they left, I was a Dallas Cowboys fan, man. But you know what? I mean, when they came back, this is
a
my
lot
team.
of people followed the Dallas Cowboys when they left. Even my brother is
Well,
still
dude,
a Cowboys fan.
that was they had Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin.
Yes, Emmitt Smith. Everybody
Smith,
loved them.
Rocket Ismail, man. They were just
Yep.
And their colors are
Sanders,
a lot
the
better
best
than brown
corner
and
ever.
orange.
True that.
Yeah.
True that.
Listen,
All right.
hey, I like our colors, man. Them orange helmets are the shit.
No, they're not. But
Yeah,
anyways,
they, are, man. They stand out, definitely. You know who they are. Listen, the Browns were a historic
nobody is
franchise,
going to
man.
make a song called Orange and Brown, Orange and Brown, Orange and... Like, no, that's not what I
Okay, so listen, wait a minute. Let me just put this out here.
Okay,
if no one... Okay, so that Black and Yellow. No one thought somebody would make a damn song called Black and Yellow. So
And
you
it's
never
really
know.
black and
Before
gold.
Black and
And
Yellow...
it is black and gold, Goldie.
Yeah,
Catch, absolutely.
yes, exactly. So Black and Yellow, I think Wiz Khalifa has his colors wrong. Anyways,
well, most men are colorblind.
Anyways,
so but thanks.
We're so
Orange
off
and Brown,
subject.
Orange and Brown.
Yeah, thank you, David.
having me on,
Yes,
guys.
Yeah,
thank
no
you.
problem. All right, catch you
It was
later.
fun.
All right, man.
All right, so in other news, I don't know if you guys heard this.
Was this that one kid?
Yes.
That swimming kid that broke
Yes.
the Michael Phelps record?
Yes.
Yeah, holy shit.
This kid is 10 years old, broke Michael Phelps's record. Do you know who Michael Phelps is?
Isn't he a swimmer?
Yes.
Yeah,
Go me.
he got in trouble with
exactly.
pot or something.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
But it's funny because this kid's name is Clark Kent.
Now that is very
Clark
uncanny.
Kent, yeah.
Yes, they call him Superman, for obvious reasons.
Obviously.
But yeah, he demolished his fucking record by almost an entire second.
It's an
Yep.
entire second, yeah.
Yep.
Which is big.
Big in swimming
that
world,
type of
yeah.
shit. Yeah, racing, any type of racing.
Yep.
That's a big difference.
I mean, that's a big difference. So Michael Phelps was actually the same age when he set that record.
So this kid
So
might-
they're already like predicting he's going to be like the next Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the movie The Guardian with Ashton Kutcher, and he wants to like beat all the records of his predecessor.
I like how you said Kutcher. That's funny.
Kutcher. I know. I was just thinking the same thing. She said,
Huh,
Kutcher.
what is it?
Ashton Kutcher.
Is it?
Kutcher. Yeah.
Whatever. I don't get it.
But hey, it's
He
funny
doesn't know
because
my
he's
name
kind of a
either.
twat.
He is kind of a twat.
So Kutcher is okay. Yeah.
He's a cooter.
He's a coocher. That's a new phrase right there. Boom. Man, you're being a coocher.
Yeah.
All this time I thought it was Kutcher.
Nope.
Ashton Kutcher.
I'm gonna name my next kid
You
Kutcher.
just got punked by Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad when you get punked by a Kutcher.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, I hate you guys.
I guess that makes
It
you
does
the
get warm
coocher
in
if you
here.
get punked
I know,
by
it
a
gets-
coocher.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna get into would you rather question.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
So wait a minute,
What?
Tokar. We let you out of your hamster cage,
He's still not talking.
and you're still not talking.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt. So
Oh,
my
gotcha.
God.
gotcha.
We all interrupt each other.
all
Just say
interrupting.
whatever, and
It
then
seemed like
once you start
you
talking,
guys were
we'll
like-
shut up.
You guys were really excited, and I just didn't want to interrupt. It seemed like you guys.
No,
You're
you have to.
fine.
You have to interrupt.
I don't have
We're all
any
excited.
weapons to throw anything at him.
Toker,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but or recognize this, but every time I interrupt all of these
Yeah.
guys,
I
man,
interrupt everybody.
They probably get pissed at me most
feel
of the
the
time.
I
same
just
way.
didn't want to be rude. I didn't
No,
wanna-
No. It's not rude, man. You just
It's
say
just
what you
part
want.
of the show. I mean, it is what it is.
You're our brother, man.
That's
Say
what,
whatever
it's
you
a
want.
talk show.
You
It's
be
a talk show.
You be like, Jay, you smell like shit today, bro.
Are you playing footsie with Jay Tokar?
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Oh, snap.
Playing with balls, playing with footsies.
Jeez.
Playing with balls.
All right. So, first question. Would you rather see your birth or your conception on video?
Oh, totally my birth.
Birth.
I don't want to see that.
I don't. No, I wouldn't.
Birth is beautiful.
thought about it.
Watching my parents get it
Yeah.
on?
You said,
No.
you said our birth
Or
Or
conception.
your conception. Do you know what that is? It's where two people do it and they get someone pregnant.
like wait,
your
So
parents?
that would be my parents.
Yeah.
My birth.
Do you want to watch
definitely.
your parents have
No,
sex
hell
and
no.
form you? Squirt right out of your
No.
dad's penis into your mom's
such a
vagina?
beef.
Wait a minute
It's a
though.
beef head.
Wait. This is a trick damn question because either way you're seeing your mother's vagina.
Yeah, I
That's
guess for
pretty
you
much,
guys
yeah.
it might. But do you want to see your mother's vagina get pounded by your father's penis? Or do you want to see you come out of your mother's vagina?
So it's basically it's like this past election, the lesser of two evils.
Pretty
well,
much.
that's a would you rather. That's the
Yeah.
purpose of a would you rather.
The
Yeah,
birth
okay.
is the lesser of the two.
Gotcha. So
birth
the
is
lesser is
definitely
the
the
birth,
lesser.
definitely.
I watched my sister. Well, I was there for my sister's birth, so
Yeah.
that does not bother me seeing a baby come out of a vagina, even if it's my mother's. But you guys are male, so I
Mike.
see how that would
I
be
said
weird.
birth. It's
I mean,
fine.
yeah.
I'm going with birth. Tolkar?
Birth.
Okay. Would you rather wake up at the controls of a plane you don't know how to fly or a rowing boat in the middle of the ocean? Ooh.
Ooh, shit.
A rolling boat in the middle of the ocean. You still have a chance.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I could figure out how to fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the plane. Anyway, they're mostly self-flying.
Well, plus I'm sure there's a radio on there.
Radio. Can you
Yeah.
help me?
I've seen a ton of movies where they can guide you how
Yeah.
to plane.
It's gonna depend for the boat thing.
In the middle of the ocean?
In the middle of the ocean, but is there storms and shit, or is it
there's always gonna be
Just
storms.
imagine the worst case scenario.
Yeah, plane probably.
Yeah, I would
This way,
say
if it crashes too, it's pretty much
done. Yeah, you're not gonna
Yeah.
starve out in a you know what I mean, shit like that.
Plus, listen, I'm deathly afraid of fucking sharks, so I'm good on the whole.
They say that shark tanks
I don't
are
even
super
go.
rare.
I have never even went swimming in Lake Erie.
It's not the sharks I would
There's
be
no
afraid of.
sharks
It's the
in Lake Erie.
dehydration.
No, listen, I don't even like fish, dude. Like being in the water, that's creepy to me, man. Swimming in a bunch of water with a bunch of shit just in there with you, I'm cool, man.
Well, literal shit because it's like
Literally,
Lake Erie is
literally.
full of shit,
I will not
but-
take my children to Lake
Yeah.
Erie.
I mean, you
Or
do
any lake.
understand the concept of how we sustain ourselves, right? We shit in the toilet, it goes to the sewer, and eventually makes its way
Back
to Lake
us.
Erie.
Back to us.
Well, it goes to a filtration plant.
Yeah.
But like, it literally is in Lake Erie. I mean, have you ever seen it rain, and then it comes out of the tunnel into?
Ugh.
Yeah, it's gross. And think about that on
So all them
millions of
people swimming in Lake Erie, they're just like, having fun,
Swimming
and
in shit.
and they're swimming in shit.
basically.
They enjoy it.
Yeah, they enjoy it. Like, oh yeah, I love this shit.
Oh man.
Would you rather hear All Star by Smash Mouth every time you orgasm, or every time you hear All Star by Smash Mouth you orgasm?
Wait, what?
So, would you rather hear Hey Now?
That's that annoying,
you're an
yeah,
artist-
they're
Every
so
time-
annoying.
Every time you orgasm, or orgasm every time you hear that song?
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't
The sharpest tool in the
shed.
shed.
Speaking.
Hey now,
the-
you're
the
an
sharpest
all-star.
tools in the
Blah blah
shed.
blah blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. All right, so it's orgasm and hear that damn song every time.
I think that's a good theme song for an orgasm.
Well, yeah.
Hey now,
you're a rock star. Go on, get. All right, I got you. But okay, so
I'm gonna go with the orgasm.
and then you said every
time I orgasm, or every time you hear the song, you orgasm.
Well, the thing is,
I'll do that. I get a free orgasm out of an annoying song.
Yeah, the orgasm would be cool,
But
Like,
you don't
who
want to
doesn't
hear
like
the song.
orgasming?
But dude,
But you don't want to hear
how
think
it.
often
about
do you
you're at
hear
a
the
wedding. Think about if you're at a wedding and the DJ plays that randomly.
If that song
and you're
comes
like,
on once every 10 years, it's too much.
Well, then I guess another song. If I was at a wedding,
Yeah.
Is that how you orgasm? You
I
scream
guess-
and make
yeah.
those awful
I guess
faces?
another song.
Exactly.
Poor
Another song.
Ashley.
I know. That's why it's gotta be pitch black.
Yeah,
and
but
she wears earmuffs.
Epic. Another
But-
song.
No retard, no drugs.
Yeah.
Another song would come to mind after that is "I Just Jizzed in My Pants."
Yeah, there you go.
After that one, but
Was that a comedy song from like
Yes.
Saturday Night Live or something?
yeah. Oh
Yep.
well, no. Lonely Island. Yeah, they're
Yeah, but
I
he was
like-
exactly
I like
right,
them,
Jay.
yeah.
He just didn't have the name of it.
Yeah. You're. Yep.
Okay.
And
Hey, but
Epic's face cracks me up.
Why?
He was exactly right.
I listen. Here's my thing
No
about.
drugs.
I gotta fuck with everybody. That's my job.
I know.
Here's my thing about.
where did the song come from though? Would it come from like speakers somewhere or just in your head?
No, I think it would just be like if it randomly came on the radio or at an
Yeah,
outing, some type
exactly.
of event.
Yeah, because listen.
Maybe the restaurant.
No, say when you have the orgasm and you choose to, every time you have an orgasm, the song plays. Where would the song play from?
I just said you could be sitting at a restaurant, maybe it just comes on, or you're at a wedding. and it
No,
comes
but
on.
when you have the orgasm in the song, the first
I
option.
don't know what he's
I
not
don't-
getting.
No,
Thinking
when you have the orgasm.
a narrator does it.
What part of the song?
Like
No,
in that
like,
movie.
where
with
would it
Will
come from?
Ferrell.
Like,
You know what movie I'm talking about?
like okay, like not the when the song plays you orgasm, but the other way around.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If you
I'm,
don't have
I'm the
a radio
retard
on-
on drugs, I guess.
So where would the song come from?
I don't know. I
It
guess
just would
having
come like, yeah, it would be like
Oh,
the Hallelujah
baby,
bells would just randomly play in the background.
So other people would know that you had an orgasm.
yeah. Hey now, like, did you just
so
come?
literal.
No, I didn't come yet. Like, lie. I hear the song.
I'd rather hear "Heaven Is a Place on Earth."
I like that, Jay. I agree.
What's that?
Heaven is a place on earth every
Oh,
time
yeah.
you orgasm.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
funny.
baby, do you know? Heaven is a place on earth.
No,
Yeah.
okay, no.
But I don't know
Oh,
because
Lord, Tommy Parker.
here's the thing about the orgasm. Like I don't ever about hearing that song. I haven't heard that song in like freaking years.
Well, All Star?
Yeah. So do I still get the
You can't watch
orgasm?
Shrek.
So do I still get the orgasm normally too?
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess
then
so.
okay. Well, then do that one. I guess.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
All
so
that glitter is gold.
Yeah, because I don't hear that song very often,
made
so
of
I'll hear
mold.
it once every 10 years and then just
That's enough.
yeah.
orgasm.
Well,
in my
we're gonna go on
pants.
break. When we come back, we're gonna be playing with some balls.
Hey now. you're
Keep
an
it locked
all-star.
right here on the
Coker's
Epic
gonna play
Radio
with James
Show.
balls.
But don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our
Follow
YouTube
us.
channel. Just look up the Epic Radio Show and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216, and don't forget to follow Kev Campbell on the Unsigned Musicians Network. Keep it locked right here. We'll be right back. welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. That was some weird shit going on.
It's the Epic Radio Show.
I guess.
Sometimes we get glitchy.
If something doesn't happen, then something's not right.
I know, right? So I guess we're gonna jump right into playing with some goddamn balls with Jay Val over here. So hold on a second. I did change this. So
you can do it.
Bit. Oh my goodness!
Playing with balls with Jay Val.
I'm a 3-year-old in a man's body.
What's going on, Jay?
With balls, Jay Val.
All right,
what's happening in the sports world today?
What's crack-a-lacking?
What's going on with the balls?
I'm sure you guys all heard about the Donald Trump and LeBron stuff going on.
Yeah.
What was it? LeBron called Donald Trump. What was his exact words?
Basically uneducated.
Yeah. But Donald Trump tweeted out to LeBron. LeBron James was just interviewed by the dumbest man on television, Don Lemon. He made LeBron look smart, which isn't easy to do.
That's mean.
I like Mike, meaning Michael Jordan, obviously. Now, here's the thing, and here's a couple other tweets that I want to get into by other players and athletes that kind of took LeBron's side on this issue. But Donovan Mitchell, which he's a brand, like he's not even a veteran yet, really. But he tweeted out, a sign of an insecure human being is one who attacks others to make themselves feel better. I'm just sad that young kids have to see stupid tweets like these and grow up thinking it's okay. Forget everything else, Donald. You're setting a bad example for the kids in our future. And then the one that stood out to me was Karl Anthony Towns. He tweeted out, so let me get this straight. Flint, Michigan has dirty water still. But you're worried about an interview about a man doing good for education and generations of kids in his hometown. Shut your damn mouth, stop using them Twitter fingers, and get stuff done for our country with that pen. Now, you got something to say?
Well, I was going to say, like, I thought the funniest part about all of that was the fact that when he said I like Mike, that meant like Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan actually went to his defense too. And
you said who did?
Michael Jordan did.
Went to LeBron's defense. Oh yeah.
And of all people, Melania.
Yeah, Melania Trump. Yeah.
Yep.
Don Lemon, the idiot reporter, tweeted, "Who's the real dummy? A man who puts kids in classrooms, or one who puts kids in cages?"
All these are really unfair tweets, though.
Yeah. No, I know.
Like
I get it.
Them going back. I mean, I don't agree with what the president did, but just because they said something that quote unquote dogs him doesn't necessarily make them right either.
So this is.
And then they're mad at him for tweeting, yet they're gonna go and do the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody here is being like little kids on the playground. That's all I have to say, including LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, we're all going to sit here and we're going to throw dirt at each other and then get mad at one person that threw dirt back. Even though I do agree he's the president, he should be setting a better example.
Well, that's what we were just talking about.
But everyone else is right and he's wrong.
Yeah. I feel like they're ganging up on him.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
As far as that goes, listen, my stance on this, LeBron is doing a lot of good for the community. He is. So I mean, he is a class act. I mean, as far as like someone to role model after, the guy's never has any negative stuff about him in the news. He's a family man. You know, he is
a great guy.
He's a great guy, but also like, you know, come on, you know, both of them should kind of be adults about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're the president of the United States. Take a higher road, man.
Definitely.
LeBron, you should. That's the president of the United States. Give him a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And regardless if you like the president or not, people have to respect this guy. and he is doing a decent job. I mean, depending on who you are and what you look at, but I mean, you know, politics, sports, let's separate them. I mean, there shouldn't be any.
I mean, obviously, I gotta weigh in and just say that I don't really agree with what you guys think he's doing a good job with, but I will agree to disagree on that. But I do agree with the whole Twitter thing. I think that, like, if people like you, then they support you and they gang up on the person that doesn't like you. And I think there's double standards when it comes to, I guess, the Twitter hierarchy, if you want to call it that.
And I just want everyone to know that I am a neutral person. So my anything that I say about Donald Trump is coming from a neutral stance. So I'm looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I lean more towards the left, but I wouldn't say I'm extreme left. There's some things that I agree with Donald Trump. There's a lot of things I don't, but that doesn't mean that all I do is bash him all the time either.
Two things, and this is turning too much into politics, but
Yeah.
two things that need to happen. One, Donald Trump needs to stay the hell off
Twitter.
social media, period.
Yeah, he should.
And run the country. Two, people give the dude a chance. And just stop trying to, you know...
He's damned if he do, damned if he don't.
Yeah, I mean, just give the guy a chance, because if he doesn't succeed, we all fail.
Yeah, he is our president.
So just, you know...
You can say he's not your president all you want, but it's not going to
But
change the
he's
fact that he's
still
your
the
president.
Yeah.
Donald Trump should drink his
And you
Diet
know,
Coke.
this is my thing too. what I've noticed with Donald Trump too is
a
if you
big
stroke
Diet
his
Coke.
ego, and you actually come at him in a decent manner, he usually does for you.
Oh, yeah.
I've noticed that. Like, even when he doesn't like somebody, but if they come up to him and they're kind of halfway respectful. and he'll usually flip his stance on
I think
something.
he returns whatever you're giving.
Yeah. I think
You're
in
respectful, he's
that
respectful.
I
If you're
think in
an
that
ass,
way
he's an
he's
ass.
kind of like a kid like that.
Mhm.
Like if you're mean to him, he's going to be mean back no
Yeah.
matter what, regardless of the position he's
It's
in.
like the playground.
Yeah, you know, like we were talking about. But I have noticed, like, look at Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah.
You know, going to the
Mhm.
White House, stuff like that. I think if you like these sports teams that say, "Oh, I'm not going to the White House when he's invited," I'd say go.
Yeah, why
and
would
then
you not
go,
want to go?
and then talk to him about some of these issues.
Exactly.
And
Get
then
to know him.
maybe with you in front of his face, and you get it out. Maybe he's just one of them people. Like, you have to break it down in front of his face.
Yeah. Or have a conversation.
You know, have a conversation with him,
like a
you
normal
know?
human.
And then maybe he would change his stance. I'm not saying he would. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I'm just saying it hasn't been done yet.
It's kind of like the whole thing, like honey and vinegar.
Yeah, exactly. You get more with honey than you do with vinegar. Let's
Yeah.
just say that. Like, it goes both ways, but you know.
Yeah, and I don't agree. I absolutely hate when he goes on Twitter rants.
Mm. All right, next story.
Okay, so Epic, here's another disagreement, but I think it was a good move. The Cleveland Cavaliers re-signed Kevin Love on a max contract. I think it was a good move. Listen, okay, you're gonna see more out of Kevin Love now that LeBron's gone, and you're gonna see why it was a good move.
You mean like more misses and less rebounds?
Come on, man. Look at his percentages, bro. He's doesn't miss that much, man. But
Okay.
listen, the thing is, man, like when you're a third option, he was behind LeBron and Kyrie. He was the man in Minnesota. So he was kind of, I mean, I'm not going to say he was LeBron over there, but he was like that number one option.
Yeah.
So when you come over to a team and you're asked, yo, man, we don't want you playing in the post, which Kevin Love is a beast in the post. We just want you sitting on the perimeter and taking three-point shots. That's all we want you to do. When you do that to somebody, of course, you're not going to see what he's capable of doing. Now, I think Ty Lue and these guys know they just locked him down. I think he's going to be, if not, he's probably the number one option now. We ain't got nobody else.
Yeah.
Let me see real quick. Are you talking about that later?
What's that?
The thing you asked me?
No, you can.
Oh, okay. The Tristan Thompson thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, anyways. Well, I just want to throw that in there. Anyway, so I think it was a good move keeping Kevin Love. Not only because we're going to see him ball out, but because of the fact is his character in the locker room, the type of player this guy is, he gets people to levitate towards him. We do have the new Colin Sexton. I think this Cavs team, man, I'm gonna push it, man, and say we get the 8th seed next year, man. I don't really count with the East, though. You know what I'm saying? It's the East. I don't count us out of the playoffs, man. I don't. I mean, I think we can really win some games.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, Tristan Thompson. I heard we're gonna be trying to throw a parade for him.
Yeah.
Because he punched. He did something that everyone. This guy's probably more hated than Donald Trump, man. I'm telling you.
Is that possible?
I don't know, but Draymond Green. Tristan Thompson did something that everyone wants to do and just punched this ugly ass dude in the mouth.
Oh my God.
He's a dirty player.
He's a dirty player. He's a piece of shit. And just, yeah. I don't.
So what do they do?
So they're planning on throwing a parade for Tristan Thompson because in a nightclub, Draymond Green came up to him. Get this, and this is another thing I'm gonna go on leading to this in a minute. But anyways, they're chilling in a nightclub. LeBron James, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant. What the hell is he? What has LeBron James been doing hanging out with the Warriors? Like, have you guys seen this?
He's a West Coast man.
I mean, he's still.
I understand that, but
he's still friends with him.
Not Draymond Green. I wouldn't be friends with Draymond Green punched him in the nuts. The hell? I wouldn't be friends with someone that's trying to damage my baby makers.
My baby makers.
Anyways, so Draymond Green comes up to Tristan Thompson and he's trying to squash the beef because if everyone watched the finals this past year, Tristan got ejected in game 1, and they were, they don't like each other. Well, Draymond came over because LeBron was there, and Draymond's trying to apologize and say da-da-da-da, and Tristan, I like it, man. Tristan's like, nah, bro, we ain't cool. We're not cool like that, man. And Tristan, so
punch him in the mouth.
Punch him in the mouth.
In his fucking face.
But I don't know.
In your face.
To be honest, there's like speculation.
Where's that sound effect at?
Jesus. There's
Can't even keep up with that.
There's some speculation that didn't even happen or whatever. So who knows? The only ones that know are in the club. But if Tristan, if you did punch that punk in the face, we will throw you. We are Cleveland, and we will throw you a parade because we just threw our 0-16 Browns a parade.
I know.
So definitely
ridiculous.
That deserves a parade more than that. But anyways, I'm gonna cut that right there.
We're gonna move on to crazy news. Okay.
Yep. Crazy news.
Okay. Time for crazy news, motherfuckers.
When crazy shit happens, the Epic Radio Show will be there to report and shit. It's time for crazy news.
All right.
Okay, crazy news. These stories were actually really fun to read. Identical twin sisters to marry identical brothers and live happily ever after in the same apartment. Kind of weird. I don't know how they're going to actually get along.
Yeah, we'll see.
Living together. But, okay, so there's these 2 sets of identical 24-year-old twins, and 2 of them were actually taking a psychology class, one of each twin.
Yeah. And
in psychology, twins are very exciting to study. So the teacher says, do we have any twins in here? And they both raised their hand, and they kind of hit it off, went out on a date that Saturday, and took their identical twins with them.
Wow.
What?
And now they're going to be getting married, living in a 2-bedroom apartment. Identical twins Chrissy and Cassie Beaver from Michigan will marry Zach and Nick Lawan from White Lake.
Wouldn't that make them kind of like brother-in-laws and shit?
Yeah, they're going to be their own brother-in-laws, but they're also brothers.
Yeah,
their kids will be like double cousins.
Brother-in-law, brother.
Yeah, but the important thing is they're not related to their spouses.
Well, you know what? Another thing too. Could they play switcheroo?
I suppose they're all identical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe that's why they want to live together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I interrupt something?
Yes, please do.
Yeah, interrupt all you want, bro.
No, there's Twinsburg. They have a twin festival.
Oh yeah, that's going on this weekend.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a fake twin and go. So I'm a loser. So they're gonna do their weddings.
You naturally go, just play it off.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So on August 3rd and 4th, August 3rd, Chris and Zach will have their wedding. And then on August 4th, Cassie and Nick will have their wedding, but they'll have the reception together that evening, which is kind of saves money too. You have to invite the same people you know, for the reception. So yeah, that's how that happened. That's exciting. In North Carolina, a man shoves $100 worth of Walmart steaks down his pants and tried to flee on a moped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a man in Nashville, North Carolina was nabbed by authorities on Monday after he allegedly shoved $100 worth of stolen Walmart steaks down his pants. The thief, identified as Keith Jordan, tried to make a getaway on his moped in the pouring down rain after walking out of Walmart without paying for his steaks.
So, bro, you're trying to escape with a moped?
In the rain, a downpour, with $100 worth of steaks. I don't know, is that a lot of steaks or maybe just a few?
Wait, how much is it?
$100.
$100 worth? I mean, depending on the steak, it could be a few or it could be a lot.
If you're getting like ribeyes.
But it's Walmart, so I don't know.
I don't think Walmart has nice steaks anyway.
I don't either. I will not eat a Walmart
Actually,
steak.
You'd be surprised, man. The ribeyes are pretty nice.
They have ribeyes at
Maybe
Walmart?
we'll try
Yeah,
that.
they do.
Yep.
They got all that. I used to be a meat cutter at Sam's Club.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I mean, they're not like Del Monte.
they
Sounds like a stinky job.
Yeah,
a meat cutter.
bloody too.
Ooh, very bloody.
And chopping up all that shit.
Well, you must be used to it.
You know what was
Very-
crazy too? Like, so there's something called a bone barrel, what people don't realize. So when you're cutting steaks or whatever, you're trimming fat, you're trimming all the stuff you don't want off of it. That stuff gets put in basically a big garbage can without a bag or whatever.
Ugh.
It's in the fat.
And once a week, a company comes and dumps it. Now the meat inside starts to rot.
Right, right.
So guess who they would have every once in a while clean the bone barrels?
Who, you? Ugh.
This guy. And it was gross.
You had to come home smelling so bad.
Oh, Jesus. It was bad.
Just living like in the West 65th where they used to have that area where they had the old like slaughterhouse. It's still to this day, you're driving through on a hot day, you can smell the rotting flesh.
I remember driving
Gross.
past there and I thought I saw a dead body.
Oh yeah, it's there could be dead bodies there too at this point.
As a kid,
Probably.
like driving over, because my grandmother, well, we actually ended up moving in the house that she lived in. It was on West 63rd.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So when she passed away, we moved into her house.
Mhm.
But we would always go there. That's where we go for like Christmas Eve and
Right.
stuff like that. So, but yeah, man.
I remember
it
growing up.
stunk over there, man.
When I was like a kid, the smell would just hit you right in the face.
It would
everywhere.
smack you randomly right in the face. So that's how it was when we were
Just like
playing.
towns that have like the
It
like
hit you
the
like,
septic stuff, like the not the septic, but the filtration plants.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, they smell bad too, or like the
yeah,
or like the what the fuck they call that, the trash
Oh, landfill.
landfill. There you go. I couldn't not think of the name.
All
of it,
right,
but
let's
go
move
ahead.
on.
Yep.
An Ohio judge orders a chatty defendant's mouth taped shut for sentencing. So,
Wow.
my story disappeared. Okay, an Ohio judge ordered a defendant's mouth taped shut during his sentencing on Tuesday after the man failed to heed repeated warnings to stop talking. The defendant, Franklin Williams, was seen in court with red tape over his mouth after a Cuyahoga County judge, John Russo, got fed up with the 32-year-old's interruptions.
Wow.
Well, this guy is a real winner.
Yeah.
I'm actually wondering if he's kind of retarded and on drugs. But
Yeah.
so I guess he was convicted in December of aggravated robbery, kidnapping, theft, misuse of credit cards, and having weapons under a disability. I
How do
didn't
you
even
misuse
understand
credit
what that
cards?
is. Well, how
Is
do
that-
you have weapons under a
I have no
disability?
idea.
Is he like? So is he kind of slow then? Maybe that's why he wouldn't shut his mouth.
So he's not allowed to have the weapons. That's what
I'm thinking. Well, he refused to stop.
How do you
talking.
use a credit card wrong? Like,
I mean, maybe it's not yours.
I guess. Wouldn't that be like credit card fraud?
Can someone with a brain please call and let us know?
Who wrote that news article?
Dude, my
misuse of a credit card.
Is that fake news or something?
No, it's not fake news. It's legit.
like
it
when
really
you're trying
happened.
to put the chip in, but the chip's on the opposite side of the card.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Someone speaking of that, my girl, someone charged her card for like some weird shit. Yeah, charged Megan's card like $250 or something for some like weird overseas shit.
Well, thankfully she can dispute that.
Yeah.
So that's a good
well,
thing.
that's what she's doing. She's getting it taken care of.
Yeah, you know what happened to me a couple times?
What's that? What?
He got charged with buying dildos.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no way.
Yeah, that too, and
that too.
I made that up.
Oh.
I guess there's a Lakewood, Colorado, and somehow they're using my credit card to buy like Pizza Hut.
Nice.
So
somebody shits in your car. Like, people really don't like you, Tokar.
I know.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to Tokar.
And guess what? U.S. Bank is so huge that there's so much miscommunication. You think our text message is bad? I had to call 3 hotline numbers. They had no
Only Tokar, dude. Only Tokar.
I had to be an hour, 2 hours on the phone with this lady. I'm thinking it's a scam and everything. They think that I'm lying. I had to tell them I don't go to
Colorado.
I'd never been to Colorado before. I never went to.
So why the hell am I ordering pizza from Colorado? I have Pizza Huts right here in Cleveland.
These people
Ohio.
went all the way. Dude, like $100 order.
That's so
Holy
funny.
shit! How'd they get your credit card number? Dude, who knows? They can just get your shit anyway.
They just generate random numbers and somehow it caught me. But it happened like 3 times already.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to finish a story real quick before we go to commercial. So the guy just kept refusing to talk. He was for 30 minutes interrupting his attorneys. The judge put tape over his mouth. He was still interrupting. He ended up getting sentenced to 24 years.
Wow.
Holy shit, 24 years?
Good.
Yeah.
Misuse of credit cards.
What did he?
For misuse of credit cards, weapons under a disability, aggravated robbery, kidnapping, and theft.
Wow, this
Man,
dude
He's a real winner anyway.
And this guy's a handicap, dude?
I don't know.
I don't know. So if someone
He's probably
who
gonna be in
understands
jail.
these charges could call in and like clarify or comment.
They should have a
clarify.
separate jail for people like that.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they do. It's called the Crazy House.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stick.
But we're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to talk about Zombie Boy, and we're going to ask Tokar some questions. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
Yeah,
We shall
boy.
return.
I've been over drinking. I wonder what you do. Tell me what you're thinking. What's your point of view? Do you remember in December? Never on our own. Better yet together. We were walking through the snow. I've been reminiscing, baby. I'm missing what we could be. Will he know the things you like? Will he touch your body like me? I just wanna know if I should keep your number. situation. The way you act so cool. Can't you just admit it? That you're hurting too. I just wanna lay with your body again. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Try to stay connected, but you don't pick up the phone. So I just wanna know if I should keep your number. Reminiscing, baby, I'm missing what we could be. Will he know the things you like? Will he touch your body like me? If this is what you want for us, then I'll find a way to get through. But there ain't nobody better. Ain't nobody better. Better than
that was Alexander Oscar with a number. He's going to be a guest on the show in December, which we're really excited about.
Yeah, dude, pumped, man. This dude's awesome.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go into this story. I don't know why I just clicked the wrong thing. That was sweet.
Yeah, you sent me that song, dude. I listened to it like 4 times in a row.
So I don't know if you guys heard, but Zombie Boy died.
I don't know who that is.
He's a model. He's been on like a lot of different things.
I think I've heard of him.
He's tatted. Was tatted from head to toe,
and
to look like that.
Wow,
that's a lot of work. Expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He died from, I believe, a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head.
Holy shit, man.
I was gonna make some jokes, but I've promised people not.
I feel bad.
I just don't think that's not.
But
that's a touchy subject, man.
But Tokar, you're welcome to make some jokes.
No, I'm not.
joking.
So he committed suicide.
He committed suicide.
Yeah, and I think
I wouldn't
Jay
joke
was gonna,
about
Jay
that.
was going to talk about something about suicide. Or
well, you were going to mention something about suicide.
Yeah,
Jay?
remember before we started the show.
Oh yeah, there's this Megan sent me a link.
Yeah.
Did I send you that?
No.
No, shoot. This app called Momo. And it's like a thing on WhatsApp or something like that.
Okay.
And it's
you know
this
what?
12-year-old, yeah, look it up real quick. This 12-year-old girl committed suicide. It's like this thing is like the picture of the doll or whatever is creepy as shit. And it's like I mean, I had no intentions on downloading this to even investigate it. Yeah, see, look at that shit. But Sinister Momo Suicide Challenge sparks fear. Yeah, as it.
So I guess what's going on? There's a 6 suicide game dubbed Momo, and it's been spreading on the WhatsApp, prompting police to issue warnings about the shocking challenge. Momo is a viral challenge that asks people to add a contact via WhatsApp. They are then urged to commit self-harm or suicide. The game has, in quotation marks, has fueled comparisons to the sinister Blue Whale Challenge that led to reports of suicides in Russia and US, as well as the online fictional character of Slender Man. In 2014, two 12-year-old girls in Wisconsin attempted to kill a classmate in an attempt to please the horror character.
Yeah.
So basically, the Buenos Aires Times report that police in Argentina are investigating whether Momo is linked to the suicide of a 12-year-old girl in the district of Escobar. The girl filmed her activities prior to hanging herself from a tree in her family's backyard, according to the Buenos Aires Times. Authorities suspect that someone encouraged her to commit suicide, report said. And it's really fucking creepy looking.
Dude, that's the ugly. I'll punch that thing in its face.
But like I don't get like,
did people die from it?
Yeah, the little girl hung herself, bro.
Over that little.
Yeah, it's like a challenge. You know, dude, like how they have stupid Tide Pod challenges and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, let's kill yourself challenge. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, who won?
I guess this thing like goes on and talks to you. That freaking freaky looking thing.
So it's like Saw or something.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when Megan sent me that shit. I'm like, Saw, dude. I'm like, what the fuck?
Back to Zombie Boy though.
Yeah, Zombie Boy.
Another thing too about him was he was connected with Lady Gaga. He was in some videos and stuff like that.
It's sad, man.
Yeah,
and like Chester too. I mean,
they don't really know why he committed suicide yet. So I guess we'll keep you
here's a big thing, man, and people
updated with that.
People need to really be aware of this. I mean, like when people will cry out like for help, and then no one acknowledges them. Like, here's the thing: depression is a real thing.
Yeah, he was only 32 years old.
Like Chester, Linkin Park. The dude had everything, man. It just goes to show you how bad depression really is, man. Robin Williams, man. These people have money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have money. It doesn't matter who you are. Depression is a real thing, man. And if somebody is seeking help or trying to talk to you, I mean, give them a couple minutes, man, out of your time. Don't brush them off. You know what I'm saying? Try to get them help, because it's a serious thing, man. Depression, and that's probably what's gonna come out later, man. Is he's probably depressed or something like that.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm assuming it wasn't an accidental death.
No.
See, I could have swore that I read that he shot himself, but I don't see it in this article.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's self-inflicted.
Yeah,
they were able to tell that it was suicide from one way or another, whether it was hanging or we don't know exactly what caused this or whatever.
So did you I think I recall in one of our other episodes or shows you had said something about if anyone's depressed or something.
Oh yeah. Let me bring that up real quick. So if you do have any type of like depression,
suicidal
thoughts, make sure you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's 1-800-273-8255. It's available 24 hours a day. There's an online chat, like if you don't want to call and actually talk to somebody, they can get you the help you need. I know sometimes like people can be very dismissive.
Yeah.
When you say you're depressed, you're like, oh, like you don't need to be depressed. Like it's something you can just turn off.
Something you can just turn off.
Yeah.
But these people, they know how to handle your situation, and they're there to help. So definitely do that. On that note, we're gonna go to Ask Tokar.
Yeah, best part of the show.
Yeah. Okay, Tokar. You ready?
Picture,
yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so how many miles of human penis are on planet Earth?
Human penis.
1 million.
1 million miles?
Yep.
Of human penis. Okay.
They wrote a song around it. If I walk 1 million miles out,
I would walk 1 million more.
A penis.
We probably fucking said them lyrics wrong too.
Yeah, you did.
but that's what that song was written about.
Was it?
Yeah, about penises.
Penises? Dude, look at Mr. Reporter over here.
He just made that up.
I know he
da 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 da. So we're skipping over.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
He was
skipping over the
penis.
vaginas to get to the penis.
Oh my god, dude.
Da, 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 da,
What would it feel like to eat a what? What would it feel like to eat a book?
It'll be really chewy.
Okay. How do you know that you are self-aware?
I think, therefore I am.
How do you know if you know something?
By saying I don't know it. It's paradoxical.
Gotcha. What should I do if I want it to feel like 1999 again?
You got to party.
Yeah.
Like it's 1999.
No. Is there any way for animals to signal consent to sexual relations with a human? Wow. Or can they hashtag me too?
No, there is no consent. There's
That's
sick hillbillies, whoever, sick people.
Is it possible to legally marry a robot?
Them damn inbreeders.
I hope not.
What are some ways someone could castrate themselves?
Lorena Bobbitt.
Cheat on your wife.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Can a blind person feel blue?
The blues hit everybody.
I'm blue, dabble dee dabble die dabble dee dabble.
No. Should crematoriums give discounts for those who died in fires?
That's fucked up.
No, because you still need the heat and everything, you know, to complete the job.
Oh, yeah.
What if you're already ashes, though?
Then
a discount?
Then it's free.
Free.
On the house.
Booyah. You heard it first from Tokar. So if you know anyone that burns up in a fire,
don't
get the crematorial special.
That's right. Okay, so
Epic will put the fun in funeral.
That's right. That's the show, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Make sure everyone follows us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio.
You can make a difference on Epic Radio Show. I'm talking to you right there.
Yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. Don't forget Kev Campbell at Unsigned Musicians Network.
I'm talking to you right there. Yes.
Join us at the fundraiser. That's going to be August 25th between 6 and 9. It's $25 a ticket. I can actually put the link in the bottom of the description or in the comments. You can do it online, or you can message us.
He can send the link,
and
you can save
somehow. Whether we can mail them to you or whatever, we can figure it out. So just let us know.
Just do it.
The princess is in another
Also,
yeah,
a sports thing. The Cleveland Browns, if you're in Cleveland, the Hard Knocks starts this month.
Yeah.
So on HBO.
Watch it.
There you
Watch
go.
that. Cleveland rocks.
Yeah.
Cleveland rocks.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
We love
for joining
you guys.
us. We love
I'm gonna
everyone.
get socks and I'm gonna put Cleveland
Except
on it.
for Jay, I hate
I'm
you.
gonna be like Cleveland.
Everyone
socks,
hates Jay.
Cleveland
My girlfriend
socks.
hates me. My brother hates me. Tokar hates me. Everyone hates Jay.
Everybody hates Jay.
Everybody hates Jay.
Okay. Anyways,
that ugly mother.
Beep. Oh my god. All right. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you again. And as always, make life epic.
Bye.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Go!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. that and the fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.